You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Nice crack there. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's calling card.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets the opponents hurt, he knows where to find the spot in their end.
Nice job to land the front kick there by Jones. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Jones's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Under a minute now to go. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Jones's eye now closing up.
In the half guard.
Jones is right back to the full mount here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Johnny Bones. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's...
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
No, he is on beach street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Nice leg kick. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage. where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. And they separate. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Working out of the half guard here. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Ooh, big shot lands. It's that pressure, man. That pressure's intense.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being...
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. There you go. There you go.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the body work starting to take its toll.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Pretty strong jab there by Aspinall. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking round. Oh, big left.
He's trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
We approach the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to knock gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nice body kick there.
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping. Try me if rewarded, you can never win, but